नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं आपको जनरल डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड करने जा रहा हूँ जिसकी स्पीड होगी 80 से 90 वर्ड पर मिनट। 400 वर्ड की डिक्टेशन है। आप लोग रेडी हो जाएं। स्टार्ट। द नेशनल सेविंग्स ड्राइव, as you know, sir, has a very important place in the present scheme of things, particularly in view of the present conditions of our national economy, when we have to raise resources in a non-inflationary manner. We have done everything to streamline the organization, and we have tried to get the cooperation of the state governments by providing greater incentives and linking the whole drive with the local schemes and accrual of resources to the states. It has been decided that whatever revenues accrue as a result of the intensification of the national savings drive, 2/3 of the net amount would go to the states. We have also decided that we will meet 50% of the additional expenditure to be incurred by the various state governments. I am trying to point out, sir, that this drive is at a point where it is gathering momentum and we expect much more from it. I do not think that at this stage we should burden the already overburdened Posts and Telegraphs Department with the administration of this big national scheme. It would not be advisable. Another point was that the P&T department was running at a loss and that it would minimize the loss of this department if this national savings scheme is entrusted to this department, by which it will get the commission. I would like to point out, sir, that at present a very substantial part of the national savings certificates are being sold through the post offices. Postal savings certificates form the bulk of the small savings, and the commission for them goes to the P&T department. During the last 3 years, an average of 2 crores has gone to the P&T department. The P&T department is already getting some revenue from this, and in order to popularize this scheme and in order to make it reach the rural areas, it is necessary to intensify the scheme under the present setup, that is the central government, the National Advisory Committee, the state governments, etc., rather than to burden the Posts and Telegraphs Department with this additional task. Another point that he made was regarding a separate budget for the P&T department, just as the railways. Sir, the whole question of having a separate budget is a misnomer or a misdescription. Stop. Thank you so much.